What's up, you guys? I hope you are having an amazing day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sammy Robbins and I'm the owner of Alive and Free Consulting, and I teach women how to get connected to themselves and to God and to the people that they love so that they can do relationship and marriage really well, so that you can actually step into the fullness of what you want for your life and what God has planned for your life. And so anyways, today I'm going to record a video about managing your state, managing your energy. It's something that I have had to learn a lot about because we run a business. We have 35 employees now as of this week, and we've grown really, really fast. And I also, while I run a business, I'm also married. I'm also maintaining a lot of close relationships. I'm also traveling. We're doing a lot of stuff with our life and with our time. And it's really easy, especially in a service-based industry, which we are. We're giving away a service, and we've worked with over 2,500 clients now, and so there's constantly a demand. There's constantly pouring out that we have to do, and we do a lot of emotional output. And if you are a coach, or if you are a nurse, or if you're in the service industry at all, you'll know that the emotional output can actually be a lot more taxing than physical output. And running a business, I don't get to just turn off and on. I don't get to turn on whenever I'm on the clock. I don't even have a clock. I'm just constantly feeling and carrying the weight of different things, and I've had to really learn how to be powerful in managing my energy and in my state so that I can keep giving and overflowing and not be in this cycle of pouring out and giving and leading and serving and being on and doing all these things and then burn out, and then I have to rest, and then I have to recover, and then I'm exhausted, but I'm going to turn on again and do it all over again. I hate the cycles of burnout, and I was in it for years. And so a lot of the work that I do, even the counseling that I get and the coaching that I receive, is so that I can learn how to cultivate fullness in my life and live from the overflow. And what that's looked like for me is being really powerful in managing my state. So the first thing that looks like for me is making sure I'm making more time and space in my life to take care of myself. It means getting rid of screens as much as I can, even though our business is all online. There's a lot of things I have to do on a screen. And so whenever I don't have to be on a screen, I'm pulling my phone away from me. I'm getting off my laptop. I'm getting away from the TV. And I'm trying to make more time and space in my life. We just went to this retreat in Tulum, and I feel like I learned a lot of really practical ways to cultivate this more. And I knew logically all the things to do before, but it felt harder to do. It's something that we constantly have to work on and be disciplined in, is to actually apply the things that you know. And so I feel refreshed and recharged in this in the last month, and even the month before I went on that retreat. But making space in your life so that you can actually have good quality time with yourself before anything else. And so for me, that looks like doing breath work in the mornings. It looks like making sure I'm going to bed early enough so that I can wake up early and have enough time for me before my day starts. So I normally start with breath work. Sometimes I listen to like peaceful nature music. Sometimes that looks like me listening to worship. And then I go into journaling. Sometimes I journal to just kind of dump out emotions and things that are swirling in my head. And sometimes that looks like me journaling and like vision casting, dreaming about the future, writing out wants and desires that I have, writing to God. Sometimes I just listen to God talk to me and I write that down. But it looks like putting my thoughts and what's inside of me on paper and having time and space for myself to just release whatever I need to, or to cultivate whatever I need to. That's what I do with my vision casting. Some days I'm actually just trying to muster up hope. Some days I'm just trying to connect with gratitude because I can feel like I feel drained, or I feel disconnected, or whatever deficit I'm feeling. I try really to proactively go against that. So some days that looks like me writing out all of the things that I'm grateful for. Even if I'm not feeling gratitude in my heart, I'm intentionally cultivating it. And after I do some breath work and after I do some journaling or listening to some worship, I normally just spend time trying to sit with myself. Usually I do it with my hand on my heart and a hand on my gut, and I just try to be with me. I let myself feel, I let myself process, I connect with God, I get connected to how close God is with me, like how much His presence is in my life. Sometimes I ask Him to show up in a special way for me that day. Sometimes I'm like, God, what are you thinking about me today? What do you love about me? I especially cultivate that, you guys, on the days that I'm feeling self-hatred, or days that I wake up feeling heavy or feeling shame or feeling disconnected from hope. I'm engaging God in really proactive ways to get full on the things that I'm needing to be full on. And so if you're not self-aware and aware of where you're having deficits, then you don't know where to get full. And we have a Facebook community. It's a free Facebook community. It's called Alive and Free Community. And I just did a Facebook Live on this the other day, but talking about like the importance of, if you aren't on a journey where you're getting self-aware and you're like proactively healing and working on past pain and pouring love into those areas, it's actually a lot harder to cultivate this fullness. For me, I've been on a 10-year journey of intentionally like healing, intentionally taking ownership over my life and my past pain and my bad belief systems from my childhood and things like that. I'm intentionally cultivating this space where I'm learning about myself. And now I can take all of my self-awareness that I have, I can take all of the hours and the months and the years of process that I've walked through, and I can apply it to, okay, now how do I get full? And now it's so much easier for me to cultivate this and to get full because I have a history of knowing what's going on inside of me. I'm self-aware. I'm aware of where self-hatred is in my life, where shame is in my life, where there's judgment in my life. And I can pour love into those areas and give the areas that need attention lots of attention. And so if you're hearing this and you're like, I want to apply breath work, or I've tried applying journaling or spending time with God or worshiping or stretching and doing yoga in the mornings, those are all things that I do to get connected and get into my body and get connected to my spirit and to God. If you feel like you've tried to do those things and it just hasn't stuck, or you have so much pain that it even feels hard to focus on getting connected, I highly encourage you to, if it's not with us, to look into programs or counseling so that you can go on a journey of working through your stuff. And that's why we created our course. I created our course because before I started the course, I had been on 7 years of process of feeling like I was shooting in the dark all the time, trying to figure out like, what do I need and what do I go after? And I can't believe I'm struggling with this again. And I'm spiraling, and now I'm shame spiraling because I feel like I should be over this by now. And I had all of this pain and all this self-hatred and all this self-judgment that I didn't know what to do with. And so I was trying all these different things for years. And I created the course because I wanted to give it away. After going through this many years of process, which I'm still a baby, I'm still just beginning. I do not think that I have arrived at all. I do not think I have all of the answers. But I've cultivated some really amazing stuff in my life, and I have gotten a lot of help in leadership in churches and in ministry school and in counseling, and I've gone after my stuff, and I've taken what I've learned in the last decade now, and I put it into a practical course so that if you want to go on a journey, if you want it to be laid out before you, if you want to learn how to get self-aware and how to heal different past wounds and belief systems and things that are leading to these negative cycles in your life, it's all laid out for you. I encourage you, whether you do that with us and looking into our programs or whether you do it with someone else, to cultivate a lifestyle of you going after your stuff, of you giving attention to the wounds in your heart that need healing, to the places in you that need so much love and connection with God. I promise you it will change your life, and it will make managing your energy and learning how to get full and cultivate connection with yourself, it'll make it so much easier and more sustainable. And the last thing that I'll say is I know people that have cultivated really amazing self-care in their life, and I think that that is beautiful, and I'd rather have a life with self-care than a life without self-care. But a lot of people have cultivated a lot of self-care and they haven't actually dealt with the underlying root issues that are leading to bad relationship cycles in their life, or that are leading to them getting triggered around food or relationships or body image issues, or whatever it is in your life that you can pinpoint. Maybe it's a poverty mentality around finances, or whatever the thing is for you. Even if you cultivate this beautiful self-care, which I think is an amazing stepping stone, if you don't deal with those underlying root issues that are under the surface, it's going to keep rearing its head in different areas of your life. So I highly encourage you to go on a journey so that you're getting all of the things that you need that lead you to wholeness. I believe that this is what our life on earth is we go from glory to glory. We're learning, we're absorbing, we're connecting, we're learning how to do it better, we're learning how to live more connected to God and be more like Him, because that's what He created us for. He created us in His image and in His likeness. Now some of us feel really far away from that, but the goal is to go from glory to glory and to learn from each other and to learn from wisdom and to learn from our connection and experience with God so that we can give it away and have enough to give the world. It's the goal for our lives. That's what gets us full. That's what gets us connected, is living in purpose. But you can't give away what you haven't cultivated yourself. So I just want to encourage you today to start taking steps in the right direction. Don't future cast what it looks like for you to be 10 years from where you're at now. Connect with, who do I want to be a year from now? Connect with desire for how you want to live your life, and just start taking steps in that direction. Even if they're baby steps, it's so much more than enough, and it'll be so worth it. But I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed and you liked this, throw it in the comments below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you want to see more of, and I might even tag in a little breathwork video either on this video or the next one, so stay tuned. Love you guys. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked that video, then you're really gonna like our free workshop.
Yeah, we spontaneously plan these videos. We share good stuff right at the moment, but if you want training that really took us time to go in depth with, things that we've walked our thousands of clients through with step-by-step process and help, check out that free training. And if you've already seen it, then stay towards the end, because there's an opportunity for you to connect with our team and, possibly see if there's more help that we can give you. So do that right now. Do it now. Do it right now.